Hello everyone, welcome to Vlogmas Day 3, and today I am going to be reading out my Christmas wish list. Okay, a quick disclaimer, I am aware that this is a wish list. I am not expecting everything on it. I am expecting different stuff as well. Like, this is just what I wish for, and I am obviously, it's a wish list, not a list of things I am going to get. I just wanted to preference that, thank you. Okay, first of all, I really want a kitten. They're really adorable, they're really cute. I've already got a dog and I love her so much, but I want a kitten because they're also easier to take care of, and you know, kittens, you know, how can you say no to a cat? Okay, next I really want a mirror because, fun fact, I don't actually have a mirror in my room. If I want to, like a full length mirror, I've got small ones for my makeup. But if I want to look at myself in a mirror, I have to go down to my brother's room or my parents' room because I don't have one and I really want one. Okay, next is cute lights because actually, fun fact, this part of my room, all the light bulbs are blown and I have been meaning to ask for new light bulbs, but at the same time, it's also like, do I want their top plates on? But there's also no outlets in this section of my room, like out where I'm facing, and so I would love some like cute little lights that are battery powered so I don't have to plug them in, so we can bring more light to this section of room, keep it nice, cozy, warm, while not having to worry about getting it to an outlet. Okay, next is an Instax Mini Evo, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a camera, and so it's like a digital camera, except for you can print stuff out, so it's like having a printer thing, so you can print them out like Polaroids and stuff, you know. And I think that would just be super duper cute, and my Polaroid camera kind of broke, so I would like to have that option of having the digital camera but you can print it out like Polaroids. I think that'll be really cute and cool. Next is cute stationery. Just in general, I love cute stationery, and if I can have it on my Christmas wish list, that would be great, like as a Christmas present. Also, I am coming up to exam season, so it would be nice to have that cute stationery just to keep me a bit motivated, you know. So stuff like pens, sticky notes, highlighters, pencils, and even like notebooks, just really cute stuff for studying. Okay, next is a white maxi skirt. These are just peak fashion. These are like, if I had to choose one item of clothing, like bottom, that I could have for the rest of my life, it would be a white maxi skirt. You can pair it with like almost anything. You can make so many outfits, you can turn it into a dress. There's just so many options, and the vibes are just chef's kiss with this one. It's like, and you can like do so many different aesthetics with it. You can go like clean girl, or you can go even grunge. Like, it just all works out and I love it. Okay, next is Lego flowers. I'm kind of a nerd, and I love Legos. Like, I like building Legos. I haven't actually done it in a bit, but once I got myself this like little Lego basket, and oh my god, they're so freaking cute. And also, they preserve better than real flowers, and they'd be a nice little display. So I really want some Lego flowers, or even like knockoff Lego flowers, you know, just they'd be cute. Next is Olivia Rodrigo merch, and I know that is a bit on the pricey end, but it is Christmas, you know, and I would just love it so much because I'm a massive Livy, and just having her merch would just like make me so happy. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. Okay, next is hair bows. They're really cutesy, I feel like they can go with so many outfits. They can elevate a look, make it look a bit more classy, but you can also make yourself look a bit more whimsical. There's just like a bow in your hair can really change a vibe of an outfit, I feel, personally, to me. And then just be cute, like just like a bow, and like you can do it in different colors, like blue or white or red or green or pink, and it would be super duper adorable and just like change the vibes. Okay, next is a silver chain belt. Hear me out. These just, you can put with so many different like jeans and skirts and like any sort of bottoms you can use a silver chain belt for, and I feel like that to me is like super cute. And then like sorry, and I feel like it just pairs well with so many things, and I am a silver girly in case you couldn't tell. Like, yeah. So I feel like having like a silver chain belt would be super cute and could work with so many different outfit ideas I have planned. Okay, next is chunky silver jewelry. Again, I am a silver girl and I only own like a couple rings, and then my bracelets. These are all from Crown, but on this wrist we could have like an aesthetic silver stack or something. I don't know, but like necklaces, I really want like chunky silver necklaces and rings and maybe even some earrings. Just like the whole vision of it. Like, it really enhanced my style. Okay, next is claw clips. I love me my claw clips, okay? Like, I use them all the time, like 24/7. They're, if a claw clip is not in my hair, it is weird. Obviously it's not in my hair right now because like I wanted it down for the video and everything. But like if I'm like cleaning or working or anything, my hair is typically put up in a claw clip because it gets tangled super easily. So just having something just grab it there instead of putting it up with the hair tie is easier for me. And then you can also, again, change the aesthetic or the vibe of an outfit, like a bow can. Like, these are also such a classic item, and I might have broken a majority of my claw clips. So next is fairy lights. Again, my room is really dark, but fairy lights would just make it bright without having to have the overhead lights on, because even over there my lights are white. My like overhead lights are white and it doesn't bring the cozy vibe. They're good for filming, I will say that. Like if I'm filming at night, they're good for that, but that's like the only thing, you know. And then also one's actually blue because my dad accidentally got a blue one, and I want light. I don't mind it actually, it's kind of just like a fun pop of color, but it's not the best like for the vibes, you know. So fairy lights again would enhance the vibes. Next, I'd like a vinyl player. I know this is a bit on the pricier end, but I do try to have my time off devices, but I love music. I do love music, I don't. So I feel like a vinyl player would really help me get off my devices. Well, because I don't know how to explain this, but typically when I am on my phone, it's to turn on music, but then I kind of get sidetracked, and I feel like if I don't have the option to get sidetracked, then I can listen to music a lot easier. And then obviously if I'm gonna get a vinyl player, then I need vinyls. I would like Olivia Rodrigo vinyls, Colin Gray vinyls, musical vinyls, so like Hamilton, Heathers, Wicked. I am a musical fan. A theatre kid. I am a theatre kid. Okay, next is candles. I'm not actually allowed them in my room. My room is just like one big fire hazard basically, because it's made out of like wood. Like this is wood, like the ceiling's wood, the floor's wood, the walls are wood. Like there's very little bits, and then like obviously my bookcases, these are just like a fire waiting to happen. Like, so I'm not actually allowed candles in my room, but they smell so good. They smell so good and they look so good. So maybe even like fake candles that let off a scent. I don't know, but it would create a whole, like, it just adds to the aesthetic of my room. I need to stop saying that, but that's a lot of my Christmas wish list, is stuff for the aesthetics of the clothes, or or lights, or like items. Next is a chunky belt. My need for a chunky belt is actually insane, because I have so many outfits that would just look so much better, like that much better. I don't know what I was doing, that much better with a chunky belt. Like the tee, like it would just eat so hard, and because like you just need that, like it's a basic boring outfit, but if you have like a chunky belt, it's just like, oh, that's something interesting, you know. Next is corsets. I have wanted one for really long. I mainly want it for the fantasy vibes, but also corsets are really cute, and you can like dress them up or down. Like you can put jeans with them, and that makes it like a cute, elegant, simple outfit. Or you can put like a cute skirt with it, and that just like makes it more of a classy statement, you know. And I feel like that's what we need more in this life. Okay, next is, I'm not exactly how to say this, but it's like the long sleeve tops with, like, I'm not sure what they're called, but it's like the tight long sleeve tops with the lace here. It just really, I don't have one and I really want one. I feel like it would just add that much more to my aesthetic, to my outfits, to my vibes, and they're just so cute. They go so well with so many different things. Again, you can dress them up or down, jeans or like a skirt, or, you know, there's so many options, and it's not just one thing, which I like with my clothes. I like being able to mix and match. Okay, next is a black micro skirt. I wanted to grow my skirt collection, because currently I only have like 3 skirts I would actually wear like on a day-to-day basis. The others are more event skirts or something. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've got this really pretty velvet one, but it's red, and I wouldn't wear that day to day. I'd wear that around Christmas time. So I wore it last Christmas in this outfit with that. Yeah, so it's cute. It's just not something I'd wear day to day, and I want to grow my, oh, I'd wear this. So I feel like, especially like a denim black micro skirt, and they're like timeless, and again, easy to mix and match. Okay, next is flare jeans. Flare jeans are so cool, and they would go with so many outfits I have in mind as well. Like, you can put them with the long sleeve lace top, or even like a corset, or you could do some layering. Imagine them with a thick belt or a silver chain. I don't know, I feel like flare jeans are just a staple, and I kind of need them. Okay, next we're going to go on to my book wish list, which is a whole entirely different thing. It's not too many actually. I have many more books that I want, but these are the ones that I want for Christmas. Okay, number 1 is Catapult by R.F. Kuang, I think. She wrote The Poppy War and Babel, and I love her writing. And then I want The Dragon Republic and The Burning God, also by R.F. Kuang. So Catapult is her new book, and then these two, and then the Dragon Republic and The Burning God are continuation of this rest of the series of The Poppy War. Oh my god, sorry. And then Guts World Tour book by Olivia Rodrigo. You know, just some added merch in there. The full set of A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. I love the books. I love the show. The movie was okay, but the show was actually really accurate. It was like, oh, wow, this is probably one of the most accurate book to screen things I've seen. And I want the full set because I don't want to just have like 3, you know? Like I want the full set. Then A Court of the Dead by Rick Riordan. I am a Percy Jackson fan. I was going to say, oh, you can see it, but you can't. It's over here. My Percy Jackson books. And that is one of the very few Percy Jackson books I actually need. My collection is nearly complete, guys. I think I need one Magnus Chase book, I can't remember which one, and then 2 King Chronicle books. And then other than that, I think I've got every single other Rick Riordan book. Oh wait, I don't have like the Demigod Files and stuff. Like the smaller short stories, I don't have those. I have read them, but I don't own them. Sorry. Okay, then is Unlocked by Shannon Messenger, which is book 8.5 of Keepers of the Lost City. Yes, I'm 15. Yes, I read children's books. Don't judge. Anyway, Keepers of the Lost City is peak. I love it. And I've got all the books except for 10 and 8.5. Because I've got book 9 and 9.5. So I just need 10, which isn't even out yet. Hasn't been released. So I'm going to have to wait for that. And 8.5, which is unlocked. Then I want the Maze Runner because I need more books, dystopian books in my life, guys, obviously. Anyway, I really want to watch this films of the Maze Runner as well. But I'm not going to do that until I've read the books. And I feel like I kind of need to read the books, you know? Because that's me. I'm not going to, unless I am unaware. For example, with Divergent, I haven't actually read the books yet. I own 3 of them, but I want 4 before I continue. I'm pretty sure that's on my list. Yeah, it is. Anyway, sorry. I watched the film first because I wasn't aware it was a book series. And then my friend was like, oh yeah, I love the books. And I was like, oh my god, they're books? So, yeah. I'm a bit embarrassed about that, guys. I should be knowing better than this. To be fair, I was 12. But still. Okay. From Blood and Ash series, the full set by Jennifer L. Armentrout, sorry. Again, just another series. I don't know, I feel kind of weird when I have like the first book in a series and not the rest. I feel like I should get better at that, but it's fine. We stan doing that, totally. Anyway, it's a series I wanted to read for such a long time. Then the Raven Cycle trilogy by Maggie Stiefvater. And I feel like Stiefvater. I can't speak, guys. In the Raven Cycle, I actually don't really know too much about it, but I do know that it's meant to have found family, and that is my favorite trope. Like, I love Six of Crows, my baby, because, you know, so cute. Sorry. Oh. Then Why the King of Elfham Hates Stories by Holly Black. I have every single other Cruel Prince book by her. Actually, except for The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black, which is also on this list. Because I've got the original trilogy and then The Stolen Heir. Now I need the next 2. Then The Ink Blood Sister Scribe by Ms. Torres. This is meant to be a really interesting book and I really want to read it. And again, I heard there's found family in it. Then Fahrenheit 451 by Rad Bradbury. I need more dystopian novels in my life, and I'm currently reading 1984, so I feel like it'd be a nice like segue, kind of. Okay, so these next ones are actually from indie artists on Amazon, and I always love supporting small indie artists. So I would love to get any of these books. So there is quite a bit, just a warning, about the same amount as my others. Okay, next, so first is The World Between Us by Madeline Sarah. It's a romance book. Then Rogue Souls by Rania Faris. Sorry if I'm pronouncing any of the names wrong. Then A Race Against the Shadows by J.A. Watson. And then The Mirror and the Three Kingdoms by Laura De Castro. Fun fact, I actually was a beta reader for that book, and now I really want to own it. I want to support Laura de Castro. It was such a good book, really interesting plot, really good characters, and I loved it so much, and now I want a physical copy of it. Okay, next is The Blind Boy by J.B. Clark. Then Picking Daisies on Sundays by Liana Cincotti, and Don't Be in Love by Liana Cincotti. I've heard so much good feedback on Liana's writing, and these are romance books, and apparently people loved her writing. Apparently people have been saying that her writing is incredible, and I really want to read it if it's like, you know. Okay, then Of Blood and Ether by Harper Hawthorne, Avalon Tower Spy Academy, so the Fae Spy Academy series by C.N. Crawford and Alex Rivers. So it's Avalon Tower, Veil of Dreams, and Lady of the Lake. So it's a trilogy. Then The Curse of Ophelia, full set, by Nicole Plantina. This just sounds super interesting. So I am very into history in that sense. And then The Tempest of the Sea by Hafsan Fizal. It sounded really interesting. The Forgotten and the Feared by E.C. Garrett. The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. The Rosewood Hunt by Mackenzie Reed. If We Were Villains by M. L. Rio. And Wild Darkshore by Charlotte McConaughey. Sorry. Anyway, all of these books seem super interesting, and I love supporting small artists and everything. So yeah, that is my Christmas wish list. Thank you so much for watching, and have a Merry Christmas.